And welcome everybody back to the Unfiltered Podcast. As always, I am the Keb,
St. Joe and Hazy.
and we are glad that you're along for the ride tonight. We have a super packed show, and we're glad that you have chosen to join us. St. Joe, after having Pixie on 2 weeks ago and strolling down memory lane with Beebs last week, we got a ton in store for him tonight. And
Yeah.
we've got some new segments, some old favorites, and maybe here's my teaser here, and maybe just maybe a few surprises in store for everyone tonight. One thing I can promise you is we will be bringing the nonsense tonight. But first,
Yeah.
I want to address something. As we told everyone last week, Beebs is moving on to bigger and better things. You're still going to be around, guys. Just not every week like in the past. So St. Joe and I conversed about it and spoke with Beebs about it, and there was really only one name that just kept coming up. And so I called him, and because St. Joe was too scared to, and just kidding, and talked to them about it. And he agreed to come on. We are very, very excited to have him, and everybody listening should be as well. This person is a former guest of the show. This person has been a DJ in some pretty interesting places. Hopefully, we'll get to learn about some of those. He loves gaming. He loves his daughter and a nice glass of scotch. What movie? He is the host of the Two Penny Podcast, which can be heard every Friday, and which he will still continue to do. And as I said with Beebs, and as I said with St. Joe, you will give him the same amount of disrespect as you give us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big unfiltered welcome to Jay Jones.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Kevs, Beeb is not here. I'm a little sad because I love that guy, but I'm happy to be here with you and St. Joe. Extremely happy, excited. It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a
Welcome aboard.
blast.
Yeah,
It's going to be a
don't,
blast.
Don't think for a minute that I haven't forgotten about a few episodes ago with that fucking St. Joe. I know. I'm not
whatever.
letting it go.
Whatever
I
do
ain't
you
letting
mean?
Exactly. Don't worry. There'll be
There was
tidbits
a-
and fun twits for everyone forever.
The moon was full and the night was cool. And
St. Joe, I don't
don't
think
even know what
anybody's
you're talking
ever.
about.
I don't think anybody's ever going to let you live that shit down.
I can't
I
tell
still
you.
get text messages from people who are fucking listening to it going, what the fuck?
I had so many people text message me too. They were like, is this a publicity stunt? Or is this, did you piss off St. Joe? And I'm like, I've never talked to the motherfucker outside of his podcast or
I don't know what
done
you're...
nothing. I'll be like, man, I love those guys. I promote them all the time. And guess what? You know what? I still do. And I always will.
Beebs
So-
is like, you just pissed off the super fan. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I
Hey,
don't know what you're talking about.
it's all good. It's gravy, baby.
Yeah.
So, since it's my first week on with you guys and I'm super excited, I also wanted to let everybody know that currently the Braves are in a 0-0 stalemate. So we don't have to go through that.
They are.
Oh.
But don't ever fear. Don't ever fear, because the good thing is the Nationals are losing 8-2 to the Marlins, and that's some bullshit. But anyway.
I do have some breaking news for you, though.
Oh, shit.
The Braves just scored. It's actually 1-0 top five. We got one out with men on with Acuna on first, and I can't tell who's on third.
Yeah, see, Jay, you're gonna find out that Kevin pays for the premium service, so he gets a feed before we actually get to see anything.
Well, the only real story in baseball today is that the Yankees are up 8-2 over the Orioles, and that's a good thing. So go Yankees!
It's
and
ridiculous.
So I was sitting there thinking this week, speaking of sports news and all the other news, it's the PGA this weekend down in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Big golf fan. Another thing I love on other things that you said, I'm a huge golf fan. But more than that, I'm always looking at the headlines, social media bullshit, listening to people's podcasts, because I love podcasts. And, I would be I would be wrong if I didn't mention the the Spotlight Cartel that
Yeah.
where the people don't really know, but this was mentioned a while back between you guys, and people don't realize that yes, you guys do a lot of stuff where you're talking shit and having fun and doing stuff, but you guys were supportive of my podcast when it first started. You're supportive of other podcasts, Pedals of Support, Jury Room, Nefarious. All the I'm not good at remembering everybody's names, but I know we're going to mention them at the end of the podcast. I'm sure you guys will have it. But what a great thing to be part of, because the Spotlight Cartel was kind of, we joked about having a little group of people that we wanted to, push up and promote.
Mhm.
And it's
Mhm.
worked. It's worked out great. We got a great group of people. It's a good base. I know there's a few categories that we're still probably missing or hunting for and stuff, and I'm sure we'll find them. So if you don't fall into the true crime or the supportive, loving Pedals of Support or the shit talking, fuckery that we do, hey, reach out to St. Joe
Yeah.
or Kebs.
Yeah.
Because
We need like a movie or a TV person, really. Yeah. It's funny that you say that.
There's some cool ones. We all commented on the same movie thread earlier today about our
Right.
5, the movies and the animated, which is a good question. I saw it posted several times, but
Right.
anyway, did you guys hear about what happened in? I have my notes here because it was crazy. Did you guys hear about the woman that fell in the outhouse toilet this week in Oregon? No, Washington.
No.
So I'll just read this story real quick and get your guys' thoughts on it.
Yeah.
So a woman, this is in Washington. The Associated Press released this. A woman who accidentally dropped her cell phone into the hole of an outhouse in a national forest and fell inside while trying to retrieve it had to be rescued by firefighters in Washington State. Brendan Fire Department Chief Tim Manley said the woman, who was at the top of Mount Walker in the Olympic National Forest, northwest of Seattle, had been using her phone when it fell into the toilet, the outhouse toilet. Manley said she disassembled the toilet and used the dog leashes that she was using to walk her dogs to try and get the phone. She couldn't reach it, couldn't snag it, so she eventually used the leashes to tie herself off as like ropes and reach into the dark toilet.
Oh.
That effort failed miserably, and she fell into the toilet head first. She said that didn't work very well, and in she went. What a shitty situation. The woman was alone and tried to get out for 10 to 15 minutes. Reunited with her phone, though, and covered in feces, she called 911. Responding firefighters passed her and, reached a harness, which they pull around out of the vault. The vault, they call it, what a shit vault. They pulled her out. And they said the woman was uninjured. She was washed down and strongly encouraged to seek medical attention after being exposed to all this human waste, but she only wanted to leave. I don't know if another reason not to take your phone on the toilet. Just another reason.
What state did
have you
that
ever dropped
happen
anything in the toilet?
Washington.
Washington.
So,
Washington.
What kind of backwards ass fucking state is this that we're still having fucking outhouses?
Well, it's a national forest, national park.
They don't have fucking plumbing?
No, when you're like hiking or something.
Have you ever been to the Rocky Mountain National Park or Yellowstone or anything like that?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Negative.
So this is more, think about Ozark, the movie.
Okay.
Or the TV show.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what this is. It's like trailer house stuff.
It's a lake where people kill each other and launder money?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
For the cartel.
Right, yeah.
Cartel.
I don't know if my phone would be that important.
So I don't know. Have you ever dropped anything? If I drop something in the toilet, I don't think I'm pulling it out and trying to keep it.
No.
I may get it and throw it away, but if I can't flush it, it's gone. I'm not doing it.
No, it's like, what if you're
let me
old?
ask you this.
What if you're old and you drop your dentures in the toilet? Do you go after them?
No.
Okay.
No. What about you?
No.
Well, if you drop your glasses in.
Yeah, I've got another pair.
Because you're looking down, and you drop them.
I got another pair.
Is that a marketing? Is that a commercial waiting to happen about how the shitty situation you're in, but how the phone survived because it was waterproof.
Yeah,
It
it's gonna
should
be like an
I don't know if
AT&T
I don't know
commercial.
if it was an iPhone or an Android or what, but it should be a commercial for sure. You know,
This phone is not only waterproof, it's shit-proof.
that's right. This phone can
Yeah.
handle all kinds of shit.
Coming out
But-
T-Mobile.
That's right.
Exactly.
But in all of that, I found out another news story that came out of Washington, which was really disturbing. And when I was on your guys' podcast, we talked about restaurants, if you remember.
Sure.
And Arby's was on a few of our lists.
Yep.
Mhm.
And Arby's, I love Arby's. I love the roast beef. I love how when I open up one of those cheddar roast beef sandwiches, it makes me think of calling my ex with that meat hanging out, and it's especially when I put the Arby's sauce on there and get it all nice and delicious. But anyway, a Washington State man who worked as a manager at Arby's was accused of pissing in the restaurant's milkshake mix, which could have been served to dozens of customers that day. Vancouver police found the video, which shows 29-year-old Stephen Sharp urinating into a bag of milkshake mix on Sharp's phone while they were investigating for possession of child pornography. Sharp had been charged with 4 counts of possession of depictions of a minor engaged in sexual explicit conduct and dealing in depictions of a minor engaged in more sexually explicit conduct. What the heck? Twice. Police said in a press release Saturday that Sharp allegedly admitted to the investigators that he urinated in 2 different bags of milkshake mixture for sexual gratification, but was almost sure that he had thrown the bag away. According to the probable cause affidavit obtained by the Columbian, if the bag was not thrown away, approximately 30 to 40 milkshakes sold to customers that day could have been contaminated. Police are asking anyone who have ordered a milkshake from Arby's location on October 30th to 31st to contact them.
Now,
But in addition to that, the health director of that county said there is no immediate health risk to consuming a drink that contains urine. If I had a milkshake there that day, I might track this fucker down and like pee in his mouth.
seriously.
I mean,
and this also happened in Washington?
in Washington, the same week. This is on the same AP news feed. What
Now-
are people eating? Mothballs? What's going on in Washington? Is
I
there
don't
anybody
know.
listening to this show in fucking Washington? I need them to freaking
I don't know.
call
We're
me.
big in India, though.
Yeah,
This-
true.
We are
But
big in
Washington
India.
seems-
You know,
Washington
but
seems a little messed up.
so
What flavor shake would that be?
I don't know.
piss.
But I wonder, like, how is it sexual gratification pissing?
Well,
I don't know.
Keb, we talked.
I know
we
you
had
guys
this
have had
the other
some.
week.
Yeah, you guys have had some guests on here. You guys need to, phone a stripper, phone a porn actress, somebody.
You know,
I mean, I
There's
don't
a
know.
certain type of shower I've heard of, but
Yes.
yes, but
that's your
No,
boy.
I
That's your
don't-
boy. Ask your boy Trump
oh boy, yeah.
I don't. What am I going to ask him?
about the golden shower and
Yeah,
all that good stuff.
he's not talking to me lately.
No,
Nah. He's
You-
pissed
you
off
said-
because instead of grabbing her by the pussy, I just stuck my whole hand in it. I didn't even know. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. I haven't done that in weeks. But so I guarantee you, Beebs is face palming right now listening to that. He's like,
Yeah.
J. I'll probably get in trouble for that one, but that's all right. But
Yeah, I don't get the sexual. I don't get the gratification.
I don't get the sexual gratification
part
part
of it.
peeing.
I could see if it was another act. I mean, obviously that would
Yeah, like maybe if you
The-
got that milkshake mix a little moist
right.
and warmed it up in the microwave.
Right,
it's just proven
right.
that these people of fucking Washington are fucked up. You know, I mean,
That's
I make
right.
fun of people
Yeah.
from fucking Kentucky, but fuck them.
Yeah.
Have so all this poop and piss we've talked about, it made me think about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. You guys have paid attention to a little bit of this,
Oh
right?
hell yeah,
Yes.
hell yeah! You can't miss.
I got
that
a
shit.
question for you, and I apologize. No, I don't. Fuck them. How good is Amber Heard's pussy? I mean, how good in bed does this woman have to be for not just Johnny Depp, but Elon Musk and all these other famous uber rich guys that could have anybody they want to. They could have, St. Joe, they could have any little boy they wanted, just like you. And it's totally,
Interesting.
I mean, but what I'm saying is, how good does it have to be to put up with a woman who takes a shit
Right.
in your
Right.
bed? And hey, you're just like, well, she acts out. Acts out. This chick is fucking nuts.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
seems
it's
a little
totally
little off the
rational
rocker.
behavior.
Yeah.
Hashtag sarcasm lips here. Totally rational behavior for that dumb cunt.
I have never in my life been so. I have said this. I've thought about walking into a boss's desk before if you were pissed off and taking a shit on their desk, but just as a
Yeah.
joke saying that.
Sure.
But I've never in my life been, man, I'm just going to go take a shit on them or their bed or on their floor or anything like that.
How does that
how do you
thought
get up-
process go? Do you think you can't be sober, right?
No, there's no fucking way. This chick does coke on the stand. Did you not see that?
I did.
I mean, she's putting, this bitch is crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
absolutely fucking crazy. And she won her suit against him in, I don't know, whatever, the UK. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Well,
And then
they
she
say
beat the
that all
crap out
women
of
are.
him and yeah.
Yeah.
They say that all women are crazy. Just some. Their crazy has to be at a manageable level, and that hooker not manageable.
No, I mean, guys and girls.
Shitting on the bed
equally.
is where I draw the line.
Yeah.
Really, that's the line.
That's-
That's the line, Kev.
That's way down there, brother.
That's
Jesus.
the line. We found the line for Kev.
Well,
But
well,
it did make me think.
I have been lonely.
I don't know about that. You're talking shit now, like really shit, literally. But I was going to ask, like, what's the craziest thing that's ever? And you don't have to say this if you don't want to, because I understand you're both respectfully, loving family guys and all that stuff. But what's the craziest thing that you ever heard of that's people had like sex in bed, like something happened? Somebody shit in the bed is disgusting.
I mean, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I've never heard of anything more disturbing. Not on
Yeah.
purpose. Not on purpose.
No.
No. The soon-to-be world-famous wife didn't like that last comment that I made, by the way.
Shocking.
She says, "I'll show you, lonely motherfucker."
Oh my God.
For the record, people, I'm not lonely. I meant I had been before.
You met
people.
her.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Anyhow, I don't know if that
But,
redeemed myself. Probably not.
Probably not. You know what? Just blame it on me. I'm the new guy. I didn't know any better. I shouldn't have talked about it.
Yeah,
But
it's all good.
and it, but a little bit of news out of Oklahoma, Beeb's land of love.
Okay.
So out of Oklahoma this week, a 48-year-old church nursery worker. It doesn't say whether it was the Catholic church, but I'm sure that
It's got to be.
Janet
Why is it always got to
Langdon,
be Catholic?
because y'all are some fucked up people.
Yeah, man.
So
you guys are
Janet
fucked.
Langdon. So this Janet Langdon, 48-year-old nursery worker, was arrested on charges of child endangerment from a person in a position of power and authority for breastfeeding other babies in the nursery without these children's parents' permission. More details coming.
Yeah, they
That's
were
just
hungry.
fucked up. They were. Says the
They were
Catholic.
hungry.
That,
They were
Yeah.
hungry.
yeah. Was that what it was when the little boy was hungry? He needed some hot dogs.
Eh,
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know
you know.
about that.
What
I mean-
is it with you people's obsession with doing fucked up things to children?
Yeah. What is this? Yeah, I just
You know,
found out. It's called St. Joe's Church. I just looked it up online.
I'm not.
Jesus Christ, that's your church.
That's not the first time I've.
What?
Not the first time I've heard something of this nature.
Really?
No.
I mean, have you ever tasted breast milk?
Yeah, it's not good.
No,
No.
it's not. I don't like it.
It's not good at all.
No.
I'm
not
trying
good.
to. So, how do you know that you tasted it?
When my wife was pregnant, and
Yeah.
when we were, everybody has. When you're a little baby, you were like, "What does that taste like?"
Yeah, but you don't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that. That's 65
that's true.
fucking years ago.
No. When my son was a baby, and we're breastfeeding him as a baby, And everybody does this, Kev. You can't tell me that when you had kids, you're like, I wonder what this tastes like.
Yeah, you never. I mean, I don't want to get too crazy, but I got it right from the tin.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
That doesn't surprise. No,
it was delicious.
Like, you test the bottle on your wrist or whatever, and you're like,
Nah, straight from the udder is the best.
Did you guys never hear of baby formula?
Yeah, but you give them breast milk before you get to the formula.
What is it? I don't know. Colostrum?
That's
something like that.
Yes, that's very early on. Yes.
But I mean, you want to make sure that, if you I don't want to get into that because I saw a big bad social media bullshit about people arguing about breastfeeding the other day and the benefits and the bonding and all that bullshit.
The lactation nation, Gab, come on.
That's right.
Okay.
Lactation nation. So my final thought.
It's not fucking gross or anything.
Get off this. It's not gross. No, it's natural. No. But
so it's jacking off.
48-year-old a 48-year-old woman feeding these babies in the nursery. Have one. I mean, it's disgusting.
Wait, Kev, you telling me you never tasted that either?
So, if it gets cold enough.
If it gets cold enough.
Oh my Lord. So another school teacher student sex scandal came out this week in Mississippi. Surprising. No pictures yet of this teacher because for some reason all these fucking teachers that are banging students are hot.
Yeah.
Or at least the female ones are, in my opinion, from what I've seen, which is
and it all started with Mary Kay Letourneau.
Oh
yeah.
Down in Tampa.
Yes, the blonde, right?
I think she's a DMF though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think she
don't know
died.
about all that. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Sorry,
I guess.
But I digress.
But anyway, so this is a little weird, but obviously, but the teacher was busted by a parent of the student for having inappropriate sexual contact with their son. But here's the weird part. The dad didn't turn immediately to the proper authorities or contact the school. No. He figured this was a perfect way to get some side pussy.
Of course
he blackmailed the teacher into banging him so that he would not turn her in. Well, to prove that she's a true dumb bitch, she then turned him into the authorities, which led she was arrested. The DA is also looking into filing charges against the father as well. Not real sure what's going to come out of this, but I don't understand what is wrong with these teachers. I didn't have any hot teachers in school. No. Not one. Not one.
Me neither.
No.
And I see pictures of these teachers that are getting busted for this, and I'm like, what are you doing? Call me.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I realize little Johnny may be, a stud for pound. Really? What does your shirt say?
Not good. Not good.
Why?
No, I'm getting ready. Is
that
for
your
myself.
Catholic? Is that your Catholic
ready for
outfit? Pound Town. Jesus Christ! Established 1414. It is a Catholic fucker shirt.
Mine. Getting ready for coming up.
Jesus Christ! What do we got? We got a cup of Joe coming.
Coming up, man.
I can't fucking wait, man.
Yep.
I want to drink I want to drink this coffee.
I got my ticket to Pound Town.
Jesus Christ. Oh, and everybody can see it. That's great.
Yeah, maybe if they're logging it, if they're doing a YouTube.
That's right.
Yeah, this is especially for Keb. My ticket for Pound Town here.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, my sister graced me with a sweatshirt from one of the local bars up in the Wisconsin area, which is great.
Oh
yeah. Compliment to Brad's faithful listener up there. Which is great.
You got any more shout outs you want to do, or?
Yeah, sure. I'll do all kinds of good things. It's great.
Okay. What you got?
So, because of my wife, I'm gonna do a little thing. You guys can maybe relate. You'll chime in as you can do. So my wife went up to Wisconsin to do a marathon because she's much more. Look at Keb. Keb's like, what are you doing? What is this about? She went up to do it. She's much more energetic than I am. are you? Maybe Jay. I don't know. I don't know much about Jay. I don't know if he's exercising or not. He looks like he's fit. But there's a couple different things that were like bothersome. Do you know much about a marathon, Keb?
I know it's 26.2 miles, and I get pissed off when I have to drive that fucking far.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I know that you
That-
mentioned a lot of different things that you see around your area about people driving on or riding on bikes that you'd
Yeah,
like
these
to take
fucking
the
bicyclists that deserve Keb's corporal punishment, okay? That you need, I mean, they just need to be driven straight through, because they're fucking training for the goddamn Tour de France in Jacksonville, Florida. Redneck motherfucking Jacksonville, Florida. Excuse me for raising my voice. But you got redneck fucking Jacksonville, Florida. You got these people in these tight fucking pants, look like motherfucking Fabio or whatever the fuck his name is. And they're driving all over the place. They're just more in the way people.
Yep, yep. Then they're getting more and more out because the summer is coming, so you're seeing them more and more often, I'm sure. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there's a couple different things. So along the time that they're doing the race and everything, there's a bunch of different time to pass. So a couple things that were really bothersome, I guess, for my wife while she was on the course. So if you've ever been part of the race, you see a bunch of different people. They do signs. They hold a bunch of different signs up.
Well,
Some
they
of them
say
are
throw up
encouraging.
here.
Some of them. Um, Most of them. She said that one of the most annoying things that were up there is there's always some idiot at mile 1 cheering and saying, "You're almost there. Only 25 more miles to go." I mean, okay, come on. I mean, it's funny for a little bit, but she said there's always somebody there that's having one. Have you ever done any or know about the Disney marathons? Disney is not really a marathon; it's a fun marathon, but they drink during that. So there's apparently some drinking on the course. Not really a fun thing to do, or smoking when you're running. So it was a little bit of an annoying thing for her.
So they
Are
get
people
wait,
that
wait, wait. Back up
go
for a
ahead?
second. They
Yep,
give you beer
they do.
during a
So
fucking
depending on
marathon where you're running 26 fucking
correct.
miles.
Correct. So some people are do it for competitively. Other people do it just to say that they've done it. And so different places on the course, there's people that sit out there, and then they have little sections where you can do a beer. You can do no, the Gate River run around us, right?
Sure,
There's a
sure.
section there that you can slam a beer and eat a sausage or a hot dog. And I don't know how people do it because they do it and then they're
Slam
going to
a
throw up.
sausage.
Yeah, it's not really interesting. You would do it and then you would throw up, which I don't get the concept. But um, yeah, other things about like stopping, why they try to get their water. That's another thing is that you're always going to run into somebody. That's a little pet peeve that we've talked about before about people stopping short in front of you. I just would plow them down.
Yeah, there's a couple things. It started in high school when I'd be behind people that were taking up the whole fucking hallway, and be
Hmm.
trying to get where I go and take up the whole fucking hallway. I got a question for you about marathons. How far do you think you'd fucking get?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I've done the gate 3 times, so I mean that's a nine miles, a little over 9 miles. So, but I couldn't do a marathon, man. I mean, it's tough. It's
My
Jay, do you
it's
think
tough.
you could do it?
well, I know I can. I've done it. But
Oh, yeah.
my dad is a ultra marathon runner. Or he
Oh,
was. He has it for like the last 4 or 5 years. They run 100, 200, 300, 400 and 500-mile races.
that's
And
insane.
my question is this. What the fuck are you people running from? I mean, I did
Well,
it because somebody challenged me to it, and I was like, I can do it. And
right,
I felt like I was going to die because I didn't train right for it or anything. But
right.
what, I've also rode a marathon, and that's pretty fun.
Right.
But
Rode a marathon, like in a
yeah,
car?
no, like rowing,
Oh, rowing.
Crew?
rowing,
I thought you
Yes,
said
yes,
okay.
road as
by
well.
yourself, solo
Yeah.
rowing. So
Well, so you'll get this. You'll get my number one pet peeve. Then my number one pet peeve not hers, because it
Okay.
doesn't bother her.
All
But
right.
my number one pet peeve for the marathon running is the people that shit their pants. So they'll 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 go so far. They'll do their extra. They'll won't stop, and I just can't fathom. I can't do something to that point of exertion, I guess, for the word, that I just can't. I would stop. I would
I
stop
re-
and say, look, this is what it is.
I really was thinking I was going to be the only one to talk about shit tonight.
Right. That's why when you were talking about
Here
it,
we-
I'm going.
here we fucking
I'm going.
go.
This kind of fits in.
And this guy
perfect."
talks about me regurgitating fucking shit.
Oh
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Wow!
Ooh.
Wow!
Shots
Anyway,
fired.
No, it's just it came. It actually blended right in a little.
it came naturally,
It did actually.
kind of like shit in your pants.
Exactly.
No, it came naturally like Catholics on the altar, boys.
Oh wow!
Right
Wow.
across the face. Wow.
I mean, have you ever done something that, where you've done like weightlifting? I know weightlifting. They've done
Have
it.
you ever done something you're embarrassed of? Yes, I went to
Not-
Catholic mass one time.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Mhm.
done.
Like, have you ever
You know-
pushed yourself to exertion where you shit yourself
Y-
or
yes.
pissed yourself?
I mean, to that extreme where it's been like so much that you've been like, okay, this is it.
No. Because unfortunately, I believe that most of these athletes, if they're real athletes, are clearing their systems before they take on these things.
Well, you would think so, but I mean, I get it. Dehydration happens and your body
Yeah.
takes over, and it
Yeah, I
just
get
is. I mean, that's exactly why you're doing it. I understand it, but
But in those ultra marathons you were talking earlier, these guys do.
yeah,
My dad and his buddy Nick, when they were running, they would. Now, granted, they didn't talk about shitting themselves, but they did
Right.
talk about hallucinations that you have.
Yeah.
Getting your body so extremely, dehydrated and
Yeah.
worn out. But they would eat. My dad and them they would run 20 something miles
Mhm,
down the
mhm.
beach, go into a windmill hot dog joint, grab fries and
Yeah.
get some food, grab a pizza, roll it up, eat it like a burrito while they're running. They would drink
Yep.
Coca-Colas, coffee, everything while they're running, not stopping and taking a break, eating
Yeah.
this shit on the run. So they're a different breed of people, but I still don't know
Yeah.
what they're running from.
There's actually, I know Kev's a big documentary person. There's actually a really good documentary thing. I think I want to say it's on Netflix, called Desert Runners, and they run the
Yeah.
5 main deserts, and it's all about ultra runners, and it's actually really cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of
pretty
stuff on
good
death
series.
races and stuff
Yep.
like that.
Yep. But those ultra runners they're crazy. But
So did your wife finish this?
she went to go to qualify for Boston. She missed her time by
Okay.
just a hair. But
All
yeah,
right.
she finished the marathon. She did great. It's her 15th one that she did. So
Congrats to her.
she's not a beginner by any means, but she did great. But
I didn't know they had
she-
qualifiers for Boston Marathon.
Yeah,
I guess they
you-
would have to because there's a
Yep.
million motherfuckers that run in that thing.
Yeah, you got to get a certain time, certain age, and do everything. And she missed it by hair, but yeah, she did great. And it was just funny. We were talking about it, and yeah, so might not have been the greatest cup of joe for Keb's taste, but hey, it's something.
Well,
Hey.
all right. Well, congratulations to Mrs. St. Joe on almost
St. Mary.
St. Mary. No,
on-
no.
on almost qualifying for the Boston Marathon, but it's a good thing because we all know what happened in Boston.
Oh.
If you don't know about that, but so Jay, kind of bring you up to speed on what Keb's Corner is. Keb's Corner is kind of whatever the fuck I want it to be.
Hmm.
And sometimes it's a list that we like to read. Sometimes it's some trivia that can go fucking sideways real fucking quick. If you don't know what I'm talking about, listen to the episode Ebenezer St. Joseph in Mexico. And that can show you how trivia can go sideways real fucking
Yes.
quick.
Yes.
And sometimes it can be just some cool story. But I thought for this one, you know, St. Joe, Jay, this is really kind of a special occasion. So I thought, and this was actually St. Joe's idea a couple months ago, and I just never pounced on it. He said, "You know what you should do? You should have a mystery guest." And
Mm.
I said, "That is a fucking good idea." So I just kind of sat on it for a while, and
That's what she
yesterday,
said.
actually earlier today, I was able to talk with somebody who we all know and love, and maybe Jay hasn't. This will be his first experience, and he was so gracious. This person was so gracious to give us a few minutes, and I was able to record it, and I would like to play it for you now, and we'll all enjoy it. Keep mics on, and we'll go from there. But without further ado, here's my conversation. It was called 10 Questions with Keb, and it's 15 or so minutes long with our mystery guest. And I hope this shit works. All right, everybody. My next guest needs no introduction. He's been a previous guest on this program, and you know what? Just like last time, I'm just going to let him introduce himself.
Oh, hello,
No
asshole.
fucking
Glad
way.
to be back. It's a me, Roger Wright, LL. How you doing, Mr. the Cab?
Kev's fine, and I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, I good. How the Bieber guy and the Catholic?
Well, the Catholic is still Catholic, and the Bieber guy, well, he's on to bigger and better things.
Oh, I see. Also, like the touchy subject.
No, not really a touchy subject. We wish him well,
This is
and
Pixie.
but he's we got a new guy named Jay. He's on here tonight.
Oh, exciting. No, I mean the Catholic is a touchy subject.
Oh yeah,
That's so funny.
yeah. The Catholic is a touchy subject. You've been listening to the show.
Oh, I pay attention to you, Mr. the Cab. I keep my tab. I pay attention
Again,
to you.
the Kev is fine.
Yeah, Mr. the Cab. That's why I say, hey, so Mr. the Cab, I only charge you like $500. You need fare in. I fare in all the time for Mr. the Bieber.
We appreciate that. We can talk about that another time.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I do appreciate you coming on with us. I do have some questions for you if you have a second.
Oh yeah, of course. That's why I say you call me, asshole.
The question on everybody's mind, it's been a long time, Roger, and we
Okay.
last had you on in February, right before
Mm-hmm.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Question: did you ever get to Outback Steakhouse?
Oh yes, yeah, I go to Outback Steakhouse. It's very delicious. Actually the Valentine Day one of my favorite holiday, because every time I go to the Outback Steakhouse, I get the same thing on the menu. It's the prime rib. You know the prime rib?
I do know the
You
prime rib,
you
yes.
know the one? Yeah, and then a big sloppy bro job from the wife.
Okay, I asked for that. Hold that thought. I got another question about that
Oh
later.
my
But
Oh,
what's
okay.
on everybody's mind out there
Mm-hmm.
is that it seems that you were very popular on Twitter, and then you
The
just
tweeter, yes.
and then you just disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell did you go?
So Roger no have superpower. I no disappear. I take little vacation. You see I go work in small America sweatshop to pay for new keyboard and the internets.
Did you
Jeez.
get a new keyboard?
No, I have gambling problem. So no, I no keyboard for Roger. No, but yeah. So the sweatshop they make the how you call the PP balloon for the America people.
The what?
The PP balloon. You know the condoms.
The
PP balloon.
condam?
The PP balloon. for your PP.
The condoms.
Yeah, the condoms. Yeah, that's what I say. I make the part-time job. The piggity pop can't stop. Nobody want no more baby.
Okay.
I try help the people.
Well, speaking of that, you haven't been sick, have you? I mean, did you have COVID?
Why you think I sick with the COVID? Is that
Because
because I Chinese? What the heck? That's a bullshit, Kim. Next question.
I wasn't saying it because you're a child. Okay.
That's no bullshit.
Okay. Well, I'd like to get back to ask you some questions about pop culture and current events. if
Okay,
okay.
that's some of my favorite. Yeah, okay.
Oh shit.
Have you seen any good movies lately?
No. No movie, right. I watched that the TV show on the HBO, the with the John Cena guy. You know what I talk about? With the pet
Um,
eagle?
the Peacemaker.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, he funny because he good guy, but bad guy. He kill people, but for peace. Kind of confusing, but I watch whole show. I give 4 dragon.
Four Dragons. Why not
4
five?
dragon. Because I confuse whole time. Cause he kill people, but he for peace. I know really understand the whole concept, but 4 dragon is better than no dragon.
That is correct. That is correct. Um, go. I don't know what the hell you do during the day, but do you drive a lot? I mean, gas prices are pretty high. What do you make of all that?
Well, you see, Mr. the Keb, I used to drive.
Kev
But
is fine.
oh yeah, that's what I say, Mr. the Keb. Why you interrupt me? What the hell? I have bike now. I don't drive
A
no more. I
bike.
get rid of my car. Yeah, I can't afford a keyboard, and the gasoline is so expensive. Plus, remember I tell you I have a gambling addiction. I lost my car in big game of poker. It's not good. But anyway, so the gasoline so expensive. Right? What the hell people supposed to do? Right? It's a whole $5 a gallon.
It is, and that's a lot in China, right?
What? Why you think I'm in China? What the hell? I mean, what? Mr. the Keb, what you like redneck people like you with the big truck? What they supposed to
Wow.
do? They supposed to push?
Yeah, yeah. I
You
guess.
just push your big truck?
I don't have a big truck, but okay.
Oh.
Well, turn it on. What about the war? Yeah, do you think it had anything to do with things getting expensive or?
The war. Oh yes. Which war? What's going? Oh, the with the Russia and the not Russia, little Russia people. Yeah. So with the expensive, I don't know. I don't maybe have something to do with the prices of everything. I
I'm
don't know,
pretty
but
sure they're the Russia, the not Russia place is Ukraine. Pretty sure.
that one. Yeah, that's the one. The blue and raro.
The blue and yellow, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Eh,
I think there's some silver lining that come from all that war over there.
Silver lining.
Yeah, silver lining. That's what I say. What the hell? No, but so nobody hate China no more. Everybody angry at Russia. It's kind of nice.
Well, China did start a global pandemic, but
No, it's the sheeping. It's not China. It's the sheeping.
the sheeping
The sheeping, yes, with the boat.
with the bull,
No, the boat. It's
the
like
boat
the big boat for the sheeping container.
shipping. Oh, okay.
Sheeping, yes. What the hell?
Okay. Okay. Um, summer's coming up. Are you a sports fan?
Sports. I watched the people on the trampoline. Does that count?
Dong.
The people on the trampoline, like
Yeah, the one time every
like
4 years.
yeah, the Olympics. Your
Yeah,
your
the
your
summertime Olympic.
your countryman Dong Dong.
That's my boy, Mr. Dong Dong. That's my boy.
My boy.
So, with summer coming up, sorry, with the Dong Dong. With summer
No, that's
coming
okay.
up,
I like the Dong Dong.
you like the Dong Dong.
I love the Dong Dong. He's the
You
greatest.
That's what she said.
He like
Uh,
a jump trampolinist. It's a
that's a shout
crazy.
out to Beebs there. Um, what do you think is the best vacation for a family this summer?
Oh, vacation. Like with the wife and the little people?
The children, yes.
Yeah. Well, so you see, my wife, she like pretty much anything that's, how you say, expensive as hell. She like to spend a shitload of money, but she big fan of like the beaches down there in like Florida. You know what I talk about?
I do.
The
I live in
the
Florida.
Oh yes, yeah. They have the beach down there. So it's best vacation for me. Probably I buy that bitch plane ticket and she leave me for a week.
That
That's my
good,
favorite
huh?
vacation. Oh yeah, say bye bye, Rady. You have fun at the beach. Bye
And
bye, Rady.
she's gonna take the kids too.
I don't give a fuck as long as she go away.
So did you get her anything for Mother's Day, man?
Did I get her anything for Mother's Day? I read her Riv. What do you mean? I buy her house. I buy her food. She still arrive. She have good life. She doing fine. She don't need more present. What the
Does she
hell?
work?
You buy your wife things for days? You crazy. Does she work? She work on driving me motherfucking crazy?
By the way, the
All the
soon-to-be
goddamn
world-famous
time.
wife wanted me to tell you, hello.
Oh, hello, lady. How you do?
She she does fine.
She do good?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
and
She
I got
work?
her
Your lady,
something for
she work?
Mother's Day. Huh?
Oh, yes?
Yeah, my lady, she works. Yes,
Yeah. Where she work?
she is a teacher
Oh, for the little people.
for the little people. Now you say little people, and a lot of people might be construed of what you're talking about. You're saying
Oh,
little
no.
people. I think you're meaning children and not St. Joe's favorite midgets.
Oh, no, no. What the hell? No, little people. Just regular people, just small.
Midgets.
No, like the children.
Okay.
Like the people that work in the sweatshop in China, making a shoe. The little people. What the hell?
So we always seem to talking to you around these bullshit holidays like Valentine's
Hmm.
Day and Mother's Day and,
Right,
and
right.
and all this good stuff. But Father's Day is coming up, and what are you looking forward to this Father's Day? I have a feeling
Oh,
about your answer, but I want to hear you say it.
no, this one different actually, believe it or not. It's a little bit different.
Okay.
So yeah, so actually every year on Father Day, I get my one of my favorite present. It's very special to me. My wife, she spent all year prepping for what she very good at. It's like one of her favorite thing to do. She like to lay out the candle. You know,
Okay.
you like the candle like the with the fire, and she
Okay.
cooked me big dinner like steak and potato.
Okay.
Yeah, and the rice. And then
Wait,
she
wait, wait, wait. You got
slowly,
potatoes and rice?
yeah, we like starches, Kip. You
Yeah,
you
no
know what I
shit.
talk about. Look
Yeah,
at you, big boy. You know what starch is.
I
But
do.
yeah, anyway, so my wife, she like to give me the what she likes to call the Gruck Gruck 9000 Hoover vacuum sucky sucky. And a watch. I like watches.
And the
And a
watch.
watch.
What
Right.
kind of
Yeah.
watch? Seiko, Rolex,
Oh, it doesn't matter. I
Timex,
just I just like the watch. As long as it tell me
Casio.
what time it is, I can say ding dong, hello, time for Roger go to work. Make it a condom.
One question that wasn't on here
Hmm.
that not to that I didn't have written down here was somewhere you said that you were in a movie.
A movie. Well, sort of in a movie. I try out for a movie, but the people say my PP too small. So no, no, I don't think that the porno for Roger.
No.
No,
th-
I a little bit confused. I thought it like Pirates of the Caribbean, but no, it's more like um someone else tried to put their sword in my butthole, and I don't want to do that.
not worth any amount of money.
No, not for Raja, no.
What's his
Should have
number?
gotten another keyboard, man.
No, all capital letter is fine.
Okay. Does that mean you're coming back to Twitter, or you taking some time off? Still?
Maybe I maybe come back to Twitter. I know sure yet. Possible.
Okay.
How about you?
Um,
You still on the Twitter?
I'm still on. I can't put it down. It's a dumpster fire, but I can't put it down.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe
Uh,
I maybe go back to Twitter. Maybe.
Okay. Well, I know. Not only us miss you, even though, um, yeah, kill a misconception here, really quick. Do we have any idea who each other are?
Well, of course you Mr. the Keb. I watch your TV show on the podcast every week. What you mean?
No, like
I know
people
who
think.
you are. You know who I am. I on the Twitter.
Yeah, you're on the Twitter. That people think that we know who you are out there,
What
and
you
all we
mean?
know is that you're Roger Wright.
Who I am? I am Roger Wright, asshole. What you mean? What the hell
Okay.
you say?
I'm just saying that some people think there's a conspiracy afoot.
I like a conspiracies.
Yeah, check
It's
this out.
very nice, very funny. Yeah. Hey, they say not to get political, but they say jet fuel no melt steer beam.
Jet fuel, what?
No melt steer beam.
Steer beam?
Yeah, you know the twin tower they fall down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, jet fuel no melt steer beam.
Well, what melted it?
You never know. I think President Bush is probably that guy. He like the tacos. He like to blow up the building. It's a probably that guy.
What does 9/11 have to do with tacos?
Oh no, I say the President Bush. He like the taco and he like the international conflict.
The taco.
Yeah, he say I like taco. Haha.
Okay.
See interview with the President Bush. He sit there. He eat the taco. He like I like tacos. Haha.
I do remember this 20 years ago.
Yes, it's a wrong time ago. Yeah, I be around wrong time.
Yeah. Okay. So we have this thing called the Spotlight Cartel. It's a bunch of great podcasts.
Cartel?
Yeah, the cartel. Which cartel?
Who you
by
talking to, asshole? I know nothing about no damn cartel.
Cartel means group.
You think I sell drugs?
Has nothing to do with drugs.
Oh.
Anyhow, it's a group of podcasts that we call.
Oh,
ourselves-
like your podcast team people.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Correct. And have you listened to any of those, like Pedals of Support, or the Two Penny Podcast, or Nefarious Nightmare, or the Geeky Dad, or Jury Room?
I think I listened to the pedal one one time.
Okay.
I no listened to the other one yet. Why?
I was just wondering if you could give them a Roger review on the Twitter.
Oh, you want the dragon review? Oh, yeah, maybe it's possible, but see, nobody asked me to do that in a wrong time. How about this, Mr. the Keb? I'm making you a deal.
Okay.
I'm making you one deal, one time offer. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Whoever from your little drug ring cartel ask me first to do dragon review, I do one for free. But the first one is the only run I do.
Okay, you heard that, everybody. Members of the Spotlight Cartel, Roger Wright will give you a Roger review. So be ready for about 24 fucking tweets back behind,
yes.
All in caps, and they'll give you a
I'll
Roger
make you famous
review.
on the Twitter.
He will make
I'm
you
making you
famous on the
Yes.
Twitter.
Twitter.
I don't know. Lastly, and I appreciate you carving out time for
Oh
this
yes.
segment.
Of course, of course.
I don't know
Well,
if
you
you.
know, we agreed to. You remember what we agreed to? We had conversation. Anyway,
Okay.
continue. You go.
I don't know if you checked out our merchandise store at unfpod.com, but there's a couple of items in there that were inspired by you.
I know we have conversation about that too. Remember, you tell me royalty fee.
I didn't tell you anything of the kind.
Yes, you do, asshole. You tell me every time you sell T-shirt that have anything to do with Roger Wright on it, you gonna pay me $5 every single
We
time.
don't get
I
paid
send you.
five
No,
motherfucking dollars.
no. That's a bullshit. You tell me $500 last time we have
I did
conversation.
not
You
tell you
tell me
$500 last
$5 every
time.
time you sell motherfucker T-shirt, and I send you my Cash App, and you cheap ass
You need
motherfucker,
to
you
get
don't send me no
you
money.
need to get the
What the hell?
condoms out your motherfucking ear.
No, you calm down over there, Mr. DeCap. What the hell I supposed to
Get
pay
me
my
calm
bills with,
down.
asshole? What the hell I supposed to pay my bills with? I come on your show. You lucky I
Yeah.
don't come on your wife.
Wow. I don't
No,
think
I'm
she
just
can.
kidding. I know come on your wife, but hey, no, seriously though. What the hell, man? You tell me $500, I come do your show. I spend my whole life to put the money together for me to buy computer, and you don't pay me. Like, what the hell, guy? Like,
Okay.
how
Okay.
and the hell
Yeah.
am I supposed to keep my
That's
gambling
enough
habit?
of you. Okay. Bye bye. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Roger Wright. He can be found at Roger Wright LL on the Twitter. And we thank him
That's funny.
for coming on with us. And and what was that you were just showing, Jay?
I may or may not have sent a request to him to review me first. Sorry, Spotlight Cartel. But now I'm sitting on the board with the kingpins, and I'm doing it. The two pennies getting a review.
It's hilarious.
I'll make sure you're next.
That was hilarious. Wow.
So how that went down is, and I brought it up here because St. Joe he ain't gonna believe me, So I got it right here, all in black and white, and you gotta love this exchange right here on the DM on Twitter, and you got it. Hey Roger, have you have like 20 minutes or so to answer some questions for me before you ask? There's no money involved. He said, keyboard's still broken, asshole. I helped you one more time, but you helped me need $500. And I said, I help you need $500 like that. He said, okay, perfect. You sent email now. I get a call 30-minute, no more. And then he gave me his email address.
That is hilarious.
Oh my god!
Oh,
That
that
guy's
dude's
hilarious.
Let's
funny.
just send him a keyboard.
Seriously.
I've got a bunch of them.
We got to send him a keyboard, but I think that's part of his shtick, right?
That's hilarious for sure.
Oh, dude, that was funny.
Man.
All right,
That's funny. I like
All
Kev's
right.
Corner when they have
The
surprise
tweeter.
guests.
Oh, the tweeter.
the tweet. What he lost me when he starts talking about President Bush and the taco.
I
I'm like,
mean, where
I
did
don't
that
remember
come
that
from?
interview. I mean, I know the whole conspiracy. I know the 9/11 conspiracy theory stuff, but I've never heard of the Bush taco stuff.
No,
I
me
mean,
neither.
I
I love
understand
the
a
fact
taco
that
and a bush, but
I love the fact that he listens to this show because you and Beebs always talk about I love a good conspiracy theory, and he really does
Sure.
like keep tabs, which is great.
Well, weren't we just giving you shit the other week about being touchy?
Yeah, that was a Pixie thing. She
Yeah,
gave
that's
a
why I was
joke
like, hey,
about
been
the
listening to
Pixie
the show.
interview. Yeah, that was
Anyhow,
hilarious.
we'd like to thank Roger for coming on.
That was
we're
funny.
gonna move to the stupid tweet of the week. If you remember last week, I only had 4, right?
Yeah,
Okay, this week I have like 8. Okay.
of course.
So Jay, what we do is we read these stupid fucking tweets. Some are funny, some are not, and then we vote on them and decide who the stupid tweet of the week. What do you got? You cheat guy. What the hell? How you here before episode?
That's hilarious.
He gave me one dragon. He gave me one dragon.
Hilarious.
Yeah, how you here before
that's
episode?
hilarious.
That's funny.
That's very funny.
All right. Stupid tweet of the week. There's quite a few here. I might skip some that are kind of dumb, but they're kind of funny. So the first one says, we have some celebrities this week too. The first one says, in high school, I was placed in the English bottom class where a teacher said to my face that I'd never make it as a writer. Today, 25 years later, after uncountable knockbacks from almost every publisher, I'm ecstatic to finally be able to announce that that teacher has died. A little morbid there.
Yeah.
Jay, I thought of you when this one came up.
Oh, this ought to be fucking great.
Okay, I thought of you because how old is your child?
21.
21. Wow. Okay. And I listened to the last Friday's Two Petty podcast when you had Paid Spots on.
Yes.
Yeah, and this kind of reminded me of that. This tweet says, my 7-year-old just back talked me. Tomorrow while she's at school, I'm logging into her Minecraft account and destroying her fucking village.
Poor thing. That's the way to get to kids these days, man.
Yeah.
This one reminds me of Roger Wright. And the reason it reminds me of Roger Wright is, number one, it's typed in all caps. And number two, it says, what the fucking hell? Why is bear, B-E-A-R, skin condoms a thing? Why would you want a condom made out of bear, B-E-A-R, skin? Isn't that motherfucking animal cruelty? And the first reply is, I have been informed from the same person. I have been informed that it's bear, B-A-R-E, skin condoms. I'm so sorry.
Stupid.
Okay. That was stupid.
He is stupid.
This one's for St. Joe's friend Sandy Butler.
Oh.
Okay. The rule of stupid tweet of the week is it's not always the tweet, it's the replies. Don't forget to feed your girlfriend every couple of hours or it gets cranky. First reply, it? You mean she? Second reply, seems someone forgot to feed this one.
Bitch thinks he wants a cheeseburger.
I like
This
that
one. So keep that one in mind. So this one is where our celebrities come in. Now, this chick Miriam, she says, what do people do in the shower for 45 minutes? And our friend Snoop Dogg comes in and says, I just sat in the shower for an hour thinking about how Mercedes has 3 E's, all pronounced differently. And then the first reply after that is, Snoop has done so much weed, he is on a higher plane of understanding.
I never thought about
Personally,
Yeah.
this one's my favorite because I understand this man's plight. And he says, at Pringles, now that I'm no longer a child, I can't fit my hand in your tube of goodness. Do better. And Pringles replies, pro tip, spit on it and put that hand in there with purpose.
Oh my. Wow.
This one's another Sandy Butler one. I just thought I'd read it to prove how ridiculous you fucking women can.
You know what that
sound.
last tweet made me think of?
What?
We were talking about, shoving stuff anyway, but you know how earlier we were talking about Johnny Depp and the Amber Heard thing?
Sure.
And Johnny Depp starred in Willy Wonka, right?
Yeah.
Did.
And Amber Heard's The Chocolate Factory. Oh, sorry to interrupt.
funny.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
That's a good porn name.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Wow.
What's a good porn name?
Amber Heard in a Chocolate Factory.
Oh yeah.
Starring Amber Heard.
Nice.
Ridiculous woman tweet. Man hater. Dare I say, toxic feminist. Men opening doors for women is a symbol of aggressive patriarchy. There's that fucking word again, St. Joe.
God.
Aggressive patriarchy. Men are saying you may enter or leave this place, but only on my say so. They go on to say in a subtweet, a man opening and holding a door open for a woman is him subconsciously reminding her that all men are in control of a woman's choices. That's it. I just wanted to read that to see how ridiculous that fucking sounds. You know,
Sounds
and it's St. Joe at UNF Pod.
Yep.
All right. You guys know who Bill Nye is?
yeah, Bill Nye the
Yeah.
Science Guy.
Yeah.
All right. You know, you ever follow him on Twitter? He's been known to have some colorful tweets out there. You know, he's not the guy on TV that we all remember.
True.
You know, but he says being choked might be a turn on for you, but it's not for sea turtles. So keep your fucking trash out of the damn ocean. It's a good idea until Ryan Reynolds got a hold of that,
Oh no.
you know, and says, awfully bold of you to assume that no sea turtle has daddy issues.
Oh my Lord.
That's Ryan Reynolds for you. So I'm going to go on by saying, don't forget to feed your girlfriend every couple of hours or it gets cranky.
Yeah. I think that one's my winner.
Yeah, I like that one.
You know, or the we got the Minecraft one, that's a gamer one, or the Snoop Dogg one, that was pretty good too. Yeah,
I'm
we'll go
thinking
with that.
like I like that one, but I'm pretty impressed by Snoop even thinking about that. But a rapper
No
would say
shit.
stuff like that because I never would have thought him. I would never, and I work in the car industry. I never
Right.
would have thought that Mercedes had three different sounding.
But that's not
Ease pronounced.
stupid. I
No.
mean, it's not stupid. That's really smart.
Not at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was impressed. But yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. You
The
know, at some point,
cheeseburger one,
obviously didn't feed this one.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
horrible.
And here was me sounding out Mercedes like a dumb fuck.
Oh, I did it
Yeah,
too.
right.
got-
When you were saying
got
it,
my
I was
wi-
doing it.
I got my whiskey over here, and I'm, you know, Mercedes. I'm fucking a dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah, soon to be a world famous wife is over here. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You know.
Just gonna give you
But,
a lesson.
Yeah. So we'll go with the stupid tweet of the week, brought to you by the Stupid History Minute. Over 90 episodes now streaming wherever you download podcasts. And thanks to all 5 of you that are listening every day. We're racing up the charts, and it's fucking ridiculous. You know, it is fucking ridiculous. Stupid tweet of the week, brought to you by the Stupid History Minute. Don't forget to feed your girlfriend every couple of hours or it gets cranky. First reply. It, you mean she. Second reply. Seems someone forgot to feed this one. And that is your stupid tweet of the week. Gentlemen, do we have any closing remarks?
I do. First and foremost, hey, thank you guys for asking me to be on here. Thanks for the Beebs for his blessing and stuff. And we talked about it obviously before I even said yes to it. But I'm happy to be on the flaming microphone, the dumpster fire that is rolling down the tracks faster than anything else I've ever been on. And so it's cool. And also, like you said, I am going to be continuing my podcast because I know somebody said, well, why are you quitting yours? I'm not quitting mine. I'm expanding and broadening the horizons here. You know, it's kind of like your project, you know, the Stupid History Minute. I have my little 2-penny podcast. And this Friday, Mama D from Pedals of Sport, she's finally coming on. She's going to be on one of my episodes. So I'm looking forward to that.
She's a great guest. We had her on here. She's a great guest. We had a fun time with her. And it's always fun when you get those good guests. Speaking of guests, we got something special going on next week that we got 7 days to tease. And here is the first teaser. Only a true listener would know the answer to this question. And if you can tweet it at me, none of you guys, if somebody can tweet it at me by, let's say, we'll give them a full day. Thursday at midnight. Thursday at midnight. That would be the 19th of May at midnight. If you could tweet at me all 4 guests that we want on this program that we will drop what we're doing and have them on. Tweet that at KebLives, KEBLIVES, or at UNF Pod on Twitter. Direct message. You can put it out in the open. We don't care. First person to get it right by the timestamp. And we've got a t-shirt from the UNF Pod. And you know what? It's going to be with the brand new fucking logo on it.
Nice.
Yeah. So the winner will get a t-shirt sent to them with the brand new logo on it. That is all 4, not one of them, but all 4 guests that we would drop what we were doing for. We're not going to say them now because then that would give it the fuck away. We've said it. I don't know, St. Joe. I mean, Jay, you've listened to the podcast. We've said it many times.
Yes, without even knowing, because I already know because I'm part of your circle jerk now.
Right.
I actually, I would know. Yes, I would know. If you
Okay.
listen, you know. This will be an easy first come, first serve. So somebody tomorrow morning is going to get a new t-shirt.
Yeah. So, and I hate to do this, but Beebs, you're not allowed to vote.
Yeah, Beebs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beebs isn't allowed to vote. So
He-
anybody else can vote unless they break the rules. But go back and listen to 40 something episodes and you can find out. But we're gonna have one of them on next week. And we'll put that out later in the week if you guess which one we're gonna have on. But we're very excited about it. It is confirmed. They will be on this program next week. So Jay, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you, man?
So they can find me over on Twitter at the 2 Penny. Pretty simple. It's where you can find me anytime and all the time. And if you can't find me, just go to UNF Pod and you'll usually see me added at or talked about or liking one of them. You can find me very easily through UNF Pod. Very easy to find me on commenting or sharing or retweeting.
Say Joe.
St. Joe UNF Pod.
Okay, and I'm at KebLives, KEBLIVES. All of us, as previous stated, are at UNF Pod on Twitter, _UNF_pod on Instagram, UNF Pod on Facebook, and all of us are at UNF newly designed UNFpod.com. And so for Jay, for St. Joe, my name is the Keb, and we will catch you guys next week.